Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I just wanted to come and run my mouth. Okay, this thing look creaky. No, that's definitely creaky. I guess it look all right, I guess, girl. I don't know. What's up, y'all? Anyways, this is Rodney, and I'm back. Girl, let's go ahead and talk about some people. All right? So, this is according to Radar Online. Come on now. What? Come on now. Oh, here we go. Real Housewives of Atlanta star Kandi Burruss, ATL restaurant Old Lady Gang, finally scores a health score after struggles. Real Housewives of Atlanta star Kandi Burruss, Atlanta restaurant Old Lady Gang, scored an A health score 2 years after being hit with less than a stellar score. RadarOnline.com has learned, according to official records, Burruss and her husband Todd Burruss restaurant. They got Tucker, but we know the real tea. Todd Tucker's Burruss restaurant was inspected by the Georgia Department of Public Health on March the 1st. Um, the inspector awarded Old Lady Gang a health score with a score of 100 out of 100. Since July 2021, the spot has held a C rating with a score of 75. That is so good. That is so sad. But I'm glad they finally got it together. I mean, girl, quiet as this. What else, Todd? Girl, Todd. Girl, Todd don't care. Girl, Todd let us know he didn't care as long, but pretty much Todd let me know. Well, to me, all I got from Todd on when the show was on, as long as the money is rolling in, he didn't care if them people sitting in the dark. Girl, remember they used to have like power outages, and Todd didn't have no type of generator, nothing. Girl, the people just sitting there in the dark, girl, waiting to pay. Anyways, child. During the last inspection, the health department investigator said that they saw sliced cheese, raw salmon, and sliced tomatoes being kept at a temperature above 41 degrees. The report read working containers of food removed from original container not identified by common name. A couple of weeks prior, a separate health inspection revealed the main kitchen had no soap. I think sometimes what people think is that like when a restaurant, fails a health inspection, it's because they got rats and roaches. No, girl, you ain't got no soap. You ain't got no soap. So how are y'all washing y'all hands when y'all handling this food? What are y'all doing when y'all touch chicken and then y'all touch fish and then y'all touch fruit and then y'all touch a piece of cake? How y'all washing y'all hands? Y'all ain't got no soap in the kitchen. And we know y'all not using gloves. And even if you are using gloves, girl, y'all ain't got no soap in the kitchen. In addition, the inspector reported that sliced cheese, raw hamburgers, shrimp, chicken, and crab weren't being stored at proper temperature. Girl, that's how people get sick. When y'all be getting food poisoning at these restaurants, thank God I've never gotten food poisoning. But when people get food poisoning, it's probably because the people are not doing what they're supposed to do in the kitchen. Um, During the inspection, the official found the main kitchen lacked paper towels at the hand washing sink and various other violations. Well, they ain't got no soap. They ain't gonna have no paper towels because they ain't washing their hands. Old Lady Gang scored a 77 rating in February 2021, but improved the score to 94 weeks later. However, things went downhill at the July 2021 inspection. Girl, I'll put the link to the article in the description box if y'all want to finish reading it. Girl, the moral of the story is they finally got it together. Now, how long it's going to stay together, I don't know. Girl, this is no tea, no shade. I know y'all think I be shading Todd, and I'm really not shading Todd, but at the end of the day, the truth of the matter is, girl, this whole Old Lady Gang situation, it was funded with Kandi's money. We know. It was funded with Kandi's money. It was Todd's idea. Every time I look up, Kandi is doing something. Whether it be, girl, making little, skits with T.S. Madison, girl, dressing up for Halloween, doing her Kandi speak on it, girl, like shooting like, girl, reality show from reality show, girl, trying to produce plays. Girl, it was a running joke. We know that Todd does more than what we say that he does. But it is a running joke. Even Bravo, remember on the seat last season when they put up Kent Todd's resume, and I think they said the only thing they had was he owns a condo in New Jersey. So all I'm trying to say is this: if this was Todd's idea, and we know that Kandi is busy, is as busy as she is, then the at least Todd can make sure that this idea that he has that is successful because of the money, right? Because girl, anything, anyways, they're successful because they make a lot of money at Old Lady Gang. Girl, I would just think that he will make sure that everything else is running afloat. But he don't care because the money is coming in. I'm telling y'all that's what it is. If as long as they making money, Todd don't care about them people in the dark. He didn't care about them health inspections because people were still gonna come. Anyways, shout out to Kandi and Todd though for getting y'all business together. And like Kandi said, Kandi also said this: anytime there's a headline, they say my name, they don't say yours. And that's the truth. Anytime they mention Old Lady Gang, even though it was Todd's idea, they always mention Kandi's name. Always. Always. You rarely, like I think I've rarely seen Todd's name in the headline. It's always Kandi Burruss. Girl, I'm not going to... I can't post the pictures. Well, I'm not posting the pictures because, girl, it's a little, it's semi-nudity. But Beyonce was basically out. I'll try to find the picture so you can look at them in the description box, or you can go to Beyonce's Instagram page. But I'm not posting those pictures on my YouTube page. But they just sent me an email the other day, girl, talking about something from 3 years ago. Girl, remember that birthday party I had like 3 or 4 years ago and I was playing music? Now I know you're not supposed to play music, but I was playing music. Girl, why they send me an email, girl, from that video? Girl, you know how long ago that was? Girl, do you know how long ago? It wasn't a strike, thank God. Ooh, girl, thank God. But, like, girl, why is y'all sending me? Girl, I said, I'm just taking that whole video down. Girl, because at this point, girl, if y'all ain't seen it, y'all ain't seen it. Girl, I don't have time. Girl, I don't have time. So anyways, I'm definitely not posting no pictures of anybody of semi-nudity on my page. But Beyonce basically came out with a see-through dress on. Her boobs were out. She had her nipples covered up in tape. I'm waiting for y'all to act the fool like y'all acted the fool with Ciara. I saw some people already in the comments defending Beyonce, talking about Ciara was naked, Beyonce was not. This is the thing. I think that sometimes we all do this. We exaggerate the truth, which is really low-key like a lie. But we exaggerate the truth, right? Ciara was naked. Ciara wasn't naked. You couldn't see Ciara's. You couldn't see Ciara's cooch. You saw her cheeks, but she wasn't naked. Like, she was semi-naked, but just standing there full nude, coochie lips hanging out, titties out. No, you can see her boobs, but the part of her boob that she was showing was the part that people always show. What I'm saying is her nipple was covered up. You know what I'm saying? Girl, the girls always come out to the award shows out, girl, with everything showing except the nipple. If y'all are going to be outraged over what Ciara wore, then I still don't understand why y'all are not outraged over Beyonce coming out with her titties just all full out on display. That's what I be saying, no tea, no shade. Not y'all, but y'all. Not y'all. Not y'all. Not y'all, but y'all. But this is what I mean when it's like some people, their minds change, their opinions change based off who we're talking about. Which I think is absolutely weird. Like, your opinion is your opinion, which it should say that across the board. Like, if you had a problem, we ain't even got to go through why y'all had a problem, what you say you had a problem. But if you had a problem with Ciara, what she had on, then why don't you have a problem with Beyonce with her titties hanging out? Why, if you got a problem with Ciara had on, then why you ain't have no problem with Beyonce semi-nude, almost naked on that horse on the Renaissance cover? So I'm just saying, like, y'all, not y'all, but people tend to switch up when it comes to their faves. And I think, for me, I just kind of like start tuning people out. This is no tea, no shade. If your argument starts with your husband, I automatically tune it out. Because at that point, your opinion, your opinion doesn't matter to me. No tea, no shade, because your opinion is based off, girl, this man, not your opinion being based off of, oh, you know, even if you said something like she should cover up because I don't know why you would think that grown woman needs to do with it. I don't know. I just can't even. That's like I can't even come up with nothing in my head because no reason would make sense to me of why these grown women need to cover up to make you feel comfortable. I don't know. I don't get it. It is what it is. But is it okay for Beyonce to be half naked? Because Jay-Z was standing right there beside her and her titties was hanging out. And she had a little X over her nipples. Not to be messy. Beyonce got her body done, huh? Now, we done talked about this about 4 or 5 times. But Beyonce, I know plenty of women who done had babies. And you done had 2. You done birthed 2, we know. Some say you birthed 3. Nonetheless, girl, we're just gonna go with it and say you birthed 3 children. Girl, ain't no way Beyonce titties gonna be looking like that. I'm sorry. I don't care what y'all say. Beyonce titties look amazing. Girl, you done birthed 3 kids, you done breastfed, and your titties still look like that? Oh, absolutely not. Beyonce should have been under the knife. I'm not mad at it because the work looks amazing. Okay? But shout out to her. If my body look like Ciara quiet as it's kept, that's what I said, baby. Y'all really don't want, baby. Y'all really, but then, you know, like we all have these images. Well, not all of us, not all of us. Some of us have these images of what our body, you know, what we want our body to look like. Some of us, including me, you know, we're subconscious about our bodies, because in our head, what they tell us a body is supposed to look like, that's stuck in our head. Like it's stuck in my head of like what a gay guy's body is supposed to look like. You know what I'm saying? Because like in the gay world, girl, it's all about the body, yada 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 yada, and that sticks in my head. So that's how I want my body to look. You know what I'm saying? Even though you know that's just that, anyways. Because if my body was like the boys on Instagram, honey, girl, I would be a mess. Girl, I would be a mess. I know I probably would. Not a mess like some of y'all be doing too much on Instagram. I ain't even gonna lie. Anyway, shout out to Beyonce. Shout out to Ciara, girl. I'm glad they grown and do what they want to do. Kids and all. Kids, husband and all. Beyonce got 3 kids and still walk out with her titties hanging out. And dare y'all to say something. One of y'all. I ain't gonna say one of y'all. I always say one of y'all because I never know who watch my videos. That's why I be like one of y'all, or one of y'all probably said, because I honestly don't know who's on the other side of this device. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who watched my videos. But one of y'all it was probably one of y'all. I don't know, child. Meagan Good confirms that she will never leave God, and she did not leave her husband. So someone put, Jesus loves you, Meagan. This world will pass and fame too. Come back to God and your hubby. And then she responded back to the person and said, I will never leave God. And I also didn't leave my husband. Be blessed. Y'all got it. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's so weird. Like, I saw somebody in the comments saying that the difference between Ciara and Beyonce is because Ciara claims to be a Christian and Beyonce is not a Christian. What? Girl, listen. I don't care what you believe in or what you say you are. Okay, I don't care. How are you gonna get your black ass down to the internet and say that, girl, it's not okay for Ciara to wear because Ciara's supposed to be a Christian and Beyonce not no Christian. You ain't never heard Beyonce say nothing like that. So why are you on the internet saying? And the thing is, people be liking the comments, which means that you're agreeing with what she's saying. You know what I'm saying? So even when it's one comment, if the comment gets 20 likes or 200 likes or 5,000 likes, in my head, that's 5,000 people. Girl, who are agreeing with what you were saying. And here you go. Talking about come back to God. What makes you think she ever said that, girl, she don't want no parts to do with that? Where do y'all get this information from? It's weird to me. It's very, very weird. Y'all don't think it's weird? It's weird to me. Sherri Shepherd says jail was a classroom while reflecting on the short time she spent behind bars over unpaid tickets. Sherri Shepherd is somewhat grateful for spending 8 days behind bars. In a recent interview with Page Six, to Shara Jones, the talk show host credited being jailed in the early 90s as one of the reasons she's successful in her career. When I tell you how Miss Thing said, jail made me turn over a new leaf. You go to jail to get saved. Yeah, I went to jail for not paying my tickets. At the time, I did not think being in jail. I did not think being in jail was a good moment, but looking back, I learned to pay all my bills. Reportedly, the 55-year-old served 8 days in jail due to her $10,000 debt and unpaid moving violations. Girl, let me tell you something. I can't talk about nobody because back in the day, honey, when I tell I was riding dirty, girl, when I tell I ain't had no insurance, baby, barely had tax, there was a lot going on. So I was getting tickets out the wahoo. Girl, I'm not gonna say a lot of y'all, but baby, I ain't never had no tax. I said 10,000. 10,000. Ugh. She said that jail, that was a classroom, it was a life lesson, and now I pay my bills on time. One of the girls in jail said, leave Sherri alone because she's going to be somebody and we're going to be in here for the rest of our lives. Literally, that's what she used to say. Her name was Shelby, and she came to both of my weddings when I got out. Oh, that's so cute. That's actually really, really cute. But sometimes people see things in you that you don't see yourself. And when she said those words, Sherri's going to be somebody, I never thought that for myself. So I just knew that something was going to happen. I mean, shout out to Sherri, girl. She over there doing her thing. I think Sherri Shepherd is one of those nice, nasty Christians. You know how y'all do. No tea, no shade. Not y'all. Um, but Sherri's one of those nice, nasty Christians in my eyes. But I'm glad that she went to jail and they made her turn over a new leaf, girl. Sometimes it's all it takes. Sometimes it's all it takes, honey. All it takes is some good knowledge. Go on and discover. I ain't even gotta go to jail. Okay? Well, can you imagine, girl, your girl being in jail for 8 days? Baby, a fool is what I would be. Girl. Oh my God, girl. I would have all types of mental health issues. After 8 days in jail, honey. Anyways, I'm gone. I'll talk to y'all later. I'm about to fix me something to eat. Bye, y'all.